Hello, and welcome back to the next part of the forest. And what we was going to do today, we was going to explore around the island, maybe going into some caves, and hopefully killing some cannibals. I mean, from last episode, we had a tremendous time, which we got ambushed and we had to run for our lives. But before we do any of that, I did say that I was going to build a base. Now, over the last couple of days, I've been putting a few hours into the forest, and I come up with a base. Well, it's more of a whole different load of bases because I've put this together. This is my first one, and I've put some walls around there. Okay, defensive walls. And as you can see back here, I've got something else going on back there. And what I'm going to do, before I go over there, I'm going to take you around here just to explore. What I've got, this is the inside, this is the actual base. Before we go inside, I've built walls all around the outside. So I've got places, so stones, I've got some crops growing over here. I've put these defensive walls all the way around, even though the cannibals can't get from the back because there's a cliff right in the end, so it's extra defensive. The amount of times I was attacked by building this base, it got to the point where I put it onto vegan mode, just so I can build the base and do it without any interruptions. Okay, so there we go. There's a route around the actual base. This is what I started off with first. This is all starting off with our first base, which was here. I did move it a tiny bit. I moved things around. We've got this huge tree in the middle of our base, but I kind of like it. It's kind of a nice effect. There's only one tree. Any other trees I think I'll put in here. I think I'll chop down. We've got our campfire. And we've got our meat on the drying rack, okay. And over here, I've got all the skins, plenty of armor as you can see. And over here, I found I put together the drinking basin. Let's take a drink while we're thirsty. And have we got any food? We're quite hungry at the moment. Let's take some snacks. Okay. We found some new things. I think we had the old pot. I couldn't remember what I started off with last time. We've got some dynamite. Air canisters, lots of flares. We just need the flare gun. I think that's the bit at the moment which we need to find, and we need some new weapons. And this part over here, I put this here so I can see, when I wake up in the morning, I can see what's going on and if it's safe to come out. This is kind of my lookout post. And it's also, if we was ever attacked in here and we had nowhere to run, this was the only door to get out of and we was trapped, we can always just jump over and kind of go behind them, which I had to use a couple of times when building this whole base. So let's go on to the next bit. I put these huge doors here, which are pretty awesome. I haven't experienced any huge destruction from the cannibals as of yet, and I have heard that they bring out the mutants and they bring the mutants to destroy the heart, which I think would be awesome to see that. Wait, I was going to see if that. Ah, great, need a stick. Any sticks? Anyway. Ah, that's it. Yep. Unbelievable. I was stepping right on the actual. Yeah, we're doing this from this side this time. Yeah, don't step in the way of the trap. That's not what not to do on this game. Anyway, let's have a look here. Now you can see that I'm actually not finished most of this. I mean, I thought it was actually a time to build and to show you guys what I've done, and it's due for the release, and this is as far as I've got. So if you can look here, we've got the actual rock path, which I thought was kind of added effect. Going straight from the first base to the second base. That didn't take long to do. The defensive walls did, but once that was done, I thought I had a bit of time until the release of this next episode. So I just started on this, but I didn't get to finish it. Okay, so let's go inside. Okay, so I've put a roof on, and I've carved out a hole here, which isn't very neat at all. It got to the point where I carved a hole, and I wanted to actually break some of the bits off to make it inlined. But then I was trying to break this bit off, and I couldn't break it off, and it just ended up chopping all this, and it wasn't straight at all. Okay, but before we go up there, let's have a look around here. This is one of the rooms. Okay, so I've got a window here and a window here for the fence. Ooh, we've got a lizard down there. But we've actually got loads of lizard skin. I've put locks on all the doors. Makes you feel a lot more safer. And this cool looking skull lamp, which I think is amazing. It's a constant light and doesn't go out. Excuse me, let's go around here and have a look what's here. I've got like a different hut. This was like a living area. I could put some nice comfy things in here, I suppose soon. I haven't even started on the decorations yet. 2 windows, kind of like a lookout post, but this wasn't the reason for these windows here. I just wanted to add some light into here first of all. The reason, this is where we'll sleep. This is the room, just a room with a bed, and that's it. It's the most basic of basic rooms. Hardly anything in here. Lots of animals going about. Let's go upstairs. This is what I was thinking. This here is the living space down here. And up here, I was thinking as a defensive outlook post. So we can have some bow and arrows. And hopefully we can take out some of the cannibals from here. And what I was thinking of putting here was the arrows in this rack here. Have a bow and arrow and you can fire them off just like in medieval times. Over here I'm going to have like a defensive things up here. I suppose I could have my weapons all in this room, and I can have a kind of booby trap room here. I was thinking of maybe putting a roof on this one here and this one here, but leaving this open. Kind of gives me a bit of I suppose a bit of freedom up here. And now this is what I built as extra. Now I've actually got a defensive wall going across there, ready to be made. This here is our lookout post. I put it all the way across here because I wanted to shield off this whole area. This whole area here, I wanted it to be ours. Okay. Trouble is the trees, they grow back so quick. There was I will not lie to you guys, I used the tree crafting, the constant regrowing of trees. I can't remember what it was, but there was a like a cheat you just type in, and the trees keep regrowing back and over again every time you sleep. The only problem with that, without doing it, is because I ran out of wood. I was finding myself having to go down for miles, and it was taking me forever until I'd done the actual cheat, and then all the trees grew back, and I could actually get on with the built base building. Okay, so this is the base. This is what it is, and I thought I was safe here until I realised the cannibals could climb up these things. The only thing that I'm thinking of doing is building those defensive walls. And once the defensive walls go on, I don't think they can climb them. I think they have to hit them down, because the cannibals definitely can climb this. I thought I was safe up here one time, and the cannibals started to climb it. But as soon as the defensive walls are done, I feel a lot more safer. So this is the base. And it doesn't stop here. I mean, I've got future plans for this base. I've got an entire defensive wall system going on down there. Because the idea, as I said just earlier, is to have this as our own. This is ours. And we do not want the cannibals in this area. We want to block it off. And it gets even more interesting because I've got even more plans for this. Hopefully, if it doesn't get corrupt. Can we get out of here? I think I've blocked my own self in. The only way we could get out there is jump down or go through the doors, which will be here very soon. Okay, so this is the second bit that I was thinking of doing. If we come over here, down past the hills, down past the river, what I was thinking of doing was starting to block this area up as well. So once they get into here, they have that daunting defense system. But before that, I was actually thinking of blocking this off here. Just make those no cannibals. I haven't got it on vegetarian mode at the moment. Vegan mode, sorry. Vegetarian mode. Putting defensive walls here and putting these big spikes across here. Now, it's very unlikely that they could get... It's very unlikely that they can get across here once these defensive walls are done. Don't think they can get under here. I hope not. So, that's one route into this base here. So, when that's done, that will be... I'll be pretty happy about that. Should have done some vegan mode. I feel quite unsafe at the moment because I'm not on guard. I'm actually showing you around. I know they're just going to jump out on me any minute now. And this is the second defensive wall that I was thinking of putting here. So up here, if the cannibals decided to go here, they've got all this to get round. I might potentially extend the defensive walls around here, so they definitely can't get up these mountains or these rocks. I don't know if they can. I know they can climb, but I don't know if they could climb up the side of cliffs. So that's one way, because what they could do is once they get up here, they could just go down that bit. There's like a hill going straight down into the area where I've built the base. So I've built more walls here. This one is to stop them from coming up this route here, so they can climb up here and go through here, but that'll be done soon. And the other defensive wall is here, so they can't get through this bit because that's leading down onto the beach. And I think, if I can remember correctly, because it was quite a while since I was just building this. No, I don't need any more meat, sorry, it's just a habit now. The other and last defensive wall was this part here. So this is going on this is literally going onto the beach. That's here. Okay, so there's our defensive walls. Now, it's going to take a while for it to be done because of the lack of trees. Just keeping an eye out. I have seen them down here before. Yeah, just keeping an eye out very quickly. I don't want to get ambushed. So, this is going to be our home from home. And I'm hoping it will stand up against any type of defense. And what I'll do the building off camera, so it saves you seeing what's going on. So this is our base for today, and this is going to be our home. And now I feel a lot more safer in this area, especially on that first defensive area, because I've put some traps there as well. So what I was thinking of doing today was doing some more exploring. We need potentially more weapons. And I've heard there are some amazing weapons in the game, and we need to take advantage of them. So, off we go. Have we got enough food? No, we haven't. I should have taken some food. I've got some snacks, but we can get some. Last time when we was playing this game, we had a heart attack. Well, I did. I was went over that hill, and I was scared out of my wits. I was absolutely terrified. Let's see if we can get this lizard. We definitely need a faster axe. We've got some feathers. Let's see if we can combine. Oh, we need some more. We need some more feathers. That will make the axe a lot faster. Let's see what's up here. It's kind of weird because I'm not sure where the cannibals are at the moment. I know they have been in this area a few times, and they've disturbed me from actually building numerous of times, which was really annoying. And I was trying to... Is that them standing there? Need a cave? I'm sure there's a cave there. Let's go and have a look. Can you hear that? I swear I could have heard footsteps. Right, let's get across. And if you notice, I've got deer skin on. Protects me from the cold. Okay, so let's enter. First cave we're going to go into, and I'm hoping... Don't get no jump scares. This is my first cave I'm going into, so guys, I'm not very good at the horror game, so I don't want to get lost either. So we're going to make our way through very quietly. And have we got a torch? No, we haven't. Apparently, you can equip the axe with a light, which is fantastic. But the only thing is, as soon as you go into your backpack, you lose the light. I hate these cave systems. The only good thing about it, I feel that no one can come from behind me. Well, I don't know actually. I don't know if they can actually get into the cave. Even bats scare me. Oh, it's horrid. See, I don't know if... What's that? Is that water? Let's go here. Let's see if we can go here. The thing is, I feel so unprepared for this. Oh dear, we got a... Oh my goodness, what are they? Are they limbs? Oh my goodness. Why is this so scary? Thing is, I wouldn't even know where I am. Flash, flash. Yep, not very good. I can't even tell my way where I am in these caves. Absolutely horrifying. And my earphones do not help either. Alright, let's go on very slowly. Somebody's just gonna run out on me in a bit. I'm not gonna be happy with that. Right, let's keep on. I wanna go back. What's that? Sounds like someone's swimming. I really wanna go back. But at the same time, I'm just curious to go further and further. Did that sound like a bird in here? That really does sound like someone swimming. Oh my goodness. You know what we need? You can get some diving gear with a rebreather. If we could get that, we can go under here. What's that? Oh my goodness. We need to get a rebreather now. Where do we get the rebreather from? If any of you guys know where to get this rebreather, that would be a great help, because at this moment in time it takes more energy. Let's have a Coke and some snacks. Oh, if we can actually get the rebreather and we can actually go down here. Oh, such a shame. I really want to go through there. Right, let's see if we can get the rebreather. I would have no idea where to look for it. Oh, I can't think of my way out now. I know straight. So if we get that rebreather, we could potentially go under the water? And then where? Do we keep travelling? Do we go right underground? There is also a huge crater in the game, which I'm not too familiar of the... I'm not too familiar of the game, but I have known it to be there. Right. Rebreather. Let's make sure the coast is clear. Where did we get the rebreather from, guys? I have no idea. I know that it might be on the coast. A couple of things did happen when I was building the base though. I did have to restart the game. Only because the last save crashed. So it wasn't well, it didn't crash, it went a bit glitchy. And I wanted to make sure that it was going to work well. A couple of updates may have changed the actual save of the game recently, and I don't know if what happened was anything to do with the build, or it was just my save, because it is an alpha mode and sometimes it goes a bit weird. And if it does go a bit weird, then there's nothing much I can do. I mean, it's an alpha, but the game is amazing, and I really appreciate the developers and the amount of work they put into it. Okay guys, so what we're going to do, I'm actually going to go back, save the game, and next episode what we're going to look for is we're going to look for the rebreather. It would be absolutely amazing if we can get that rebreather. I would love to get it. And here we are, and we're home. The only way is into the base is actually straight across, which is quite bad. Because we have to go right over here to get into it, and that's the aim for later on. But the actual cannibals can actually climb that for now, so we're not exactly safe 100% as much as I would like to have been. I have known them to be waiting for me on the base as well, which is not great. It looks like there's no one there. Hopefully, don't think so. Right, so let's make our way inside, and we're going to close these doors, and we're going to go in here, and we're going to lock this door. Hopefully very defensive. That's the plan. But that cave gives me the absolute creeps. Let's take some meat. Stick. Right guys, I'm going to call it a day here. Only reason being is because we need to go out to get the rebreather. I wanted to record more. I might even record more of this depending on the actual comments that I get and the likes that I get. If you like it guys, I will do more. I will go by the positive things, if there is anything positive about this whatsoever. It might be all negative, I don't know. But I mean, I'm enjoying it, and I'm hoping there's something you're learning from this anyway, if there is. But guys, I'm gonna call it a day here, and next time what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna go out looking for the rebreather, and we're gonna go down in the cave system, that particular cave, and see what's under the water, because we have got loads of canisters, which is fine. We just need the rebreather. Okay, so I want to thank you so much again for watching, and I really do hope that if you did like it, can you please just comment and subscribe. It really does mean the world to me. You know that I'm actually getting great responses from you guys. Thank you so much guys, and once again I will see you next time, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye for now.